What's going on there, guys? We're back with another one. Came across this interesting article I want to talk about a little bit. It says Cam Newton struggles with no longer being Superman to his 8 kids after losing NFL salary. And we know Cam has been trying to get back in the league last few years. Started a podcast, now it's taking off. Now he's with ESPN in the media, doing his thing in his second career. But he was on the special forces. I know you've seen the clip going viral where Cam jumps off of a boat onto a moving helicopter, and then he's in combat with those guys, really just putting his body through the grinder. So shout out to Cam Newton, ready to see that episode. But I'm going to just get right into this article. It says Cam Newton is opening up about a difficult topic. The former professional athlete, 35, shared a little bit about transitioning away from playing in the NFL during this week's episode of Special Forces. Newton, who left the sport in 2021 after playing for the Carolina Panthers that season, said that it's been hard for him to feel like a Superman to his 8 kids now that he isn't making the same amount of money anymore. I'm going into a different phase of my life that's going to require a different form of myself, Newton said on the show. Being in the NFL, everyone knows there's a large sum of money that comes to you in a short span of time. And being away from the game for 3 years, those checks don't come in the same. Like I got 8 kids. It hurts me knowing that I can't provide like I once did. It hurts thinking that I'm Superman, but in reality, I'm just a man. There's a famous quote that says, in order to get something that you've never had, you've got to do something that you've never done. At 35, I can literally say, okay, now I'm prepared. I'm getting prepared for this next chapter of my life. And so Cam, he has 8 children and obviously he has different baby mothers and I'll say this to Cam Newton. I'm gonna be brief on this topic, but I thought it was interesting. Um, Providing for your kids is a great thing. Um, you're gonna have high points in your earnings and points that are relatively lower because Cam is still earning a lot even today. But that those NFL contracts for some people, for some athletes, will be peak earning uh, in their lifetimes. And you'll have others who didn't earn as much as Cam that flip that in business and earn a lot more off the court or the field, um, as a professional athlete. The best thing I could say is being a father. I mean, you have 8 kids, and the schedule is going to be hectic to try to spend time with them. But spending time with your kids is going to be uh, the best thing for you. I granted you are a professional athlete, so some people spend a lot of time. They have a quantity of time, but no quality time. A little bit of quality time is better than a lot of time that you're not imparting anything into your children. So I want him to, teach your kids things like work ethic when you get time and speak with them, tell them about, hey, look, Daddy had to work hard to earn this. Daddy started off at Florida, had to go to a JUCO after some things happened, and then I worked my way back at Auburn and became this Heisman and top pick in the draft. Went to a Super Bowl. All this stuff were All these things that happened were steps for me to obtain the things that I have. I think there's some value in showing them the road you took or how hard it was to get to where you're at today, and there's some lessons to be learned. Now is better than ever when you can't bring it in, and maybe who knows what's been said, what some of the kids' mothers have said, or what the kids have said to him. But now is a teachable moment, for them to know that that was a phase, and you worked really hard to put yourself in that position at that point in your life to earn. Um, and sometimes, honestly, this is another part of it. It's great to be married to one person if you can, have the children in your household. Now, that's not his situation. That ain't everybody's situation. No looking down on nobody. But for these reasons, it is good because Cam's going to be trying to um, schedule it where he can spend time with them all. And getting them all would be like a dream for him at this point, when he has time. So, shout out to Cam for opening up and saying this, but what I would say to him is, man, you could still be Superman to your kids. Nothing changes about you being father and, needing to be the protector of your children. You still have that role. You have a role, that role 8 times over in different households, different influences. So that is a lot to juggle. But, you're still the kid's father, man. And so um I don't know why you're feeling like you're not Superman. Maybe that's something internal, but um you can be that to your kids, man, till you leave this earth, to be honest with you. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.